This is a great question, and it's actually on a lot of people's minds. So you're not alone with this train of thought. But essentially, what it is should you be buying a place in Sydney that may or may not potentially grow as well as if you bought an investment outside of Sydney? So the rent vesting strategy. Now, to answer your question, if it's going to take you a few years to get that extra money to pay for, say, stamp duties and all the other costs involved with buying an investment property, look, you're probably better off just getting into the market already. But if you could hold off, say, 6 months to a year, again, I would say do the rent vesting strategy. It's going to be much better for you in the long run. Yes, you're going to not receive that first home buyer scheme, so you're going to be at a loss potentially in that first year. But because of that growth, that would be compounding and you'll get much better growth in the long run doing the rent vesting strategy. Where I start to see it make sense as a first home buyer in Sydney is when you start spending over 9 to 950. Now, yes, that's a lot of money for a first home. 900 to 950, it's not in a lot of people's price ranges, especially for their first home. So if you have over 900 and 950, potentially you could look at buying your first home in Sydney. Otherwise, for me personally, if I was living in Sydney, I'd be doing the rent vesting. I'd be investing outside of Sydney, renting where I want to within Sydney.